Welcome back to Kwavebox, your ultimate haven for the latest in Asian entertainment, where K-pop meets K-drama and real emotions unfold before our very eyes. Today, we're diving deep into a story that has shaken the fandom to its emotional core. If you've been following the incredible journey of Yibo and Xiao Zhan, two of China's most beloved stars, then brace yourself, because what we're about to reveal will leave you speechless. And maybe, just maybe, you'll find yourself wiping away tears just like the fans did when this shocking moment unfolded. So get cozy, turn up your volume, and let's walk through this emotional roller coaster together. It all began with an event that was supposed to be like any other. Yibo had been scheduled to appear at a private celebration organized by a well-known entertainment company in Beijing. Rumors had already been swirling that Xiao Zhan might make a surprise appearance too, but no one could confirm it. Little did fans know, this wasn't going to be just another celebrity gathering. Behind the scenes, something far more meaningful was brewing, something that would touch the hearts of fans across the world. Yibo, known for his reserved demeanor and cool-headed charm, had secretly arranged a tribute performance. But not just any performance. This was something that had taken months to plan in total secrecy. Even those closest to him had no idea until the day of the event. The reason? He wanted to honor Xiao Zhan in the most heartfelt way possible. As the lights dimmed and a hush fell over the audience, a soft piano melody began to play. A screen lit up behind the stage showing unseen clips from the time they spent together filming The Untamed, their breakout hit that brought them both to unimaginable fame. The atmosphere instantly shifted. People could feel something was coming. Emotions stirred. The crowd leaned forward. Then, without any introduction, Yibo stepped onto the stage dressed in a sleek black suit, his face unusually serious and emotional. Holding the mic tightly, he began to sing a hauntingly beautiful ballad, Falling Into You. Fans instantly recognized it as Xiao Zhan's favorite song from when they used to rehearse in the dressing rooms during the Untamed era. The choice wasn't random. Every lyric seemed to echo the unspoken bond between the two stars. What happened next stunned everyone. As Yibo reached the climax of the song, the background visual shifted from behind-the-scenes moments to a handwritten letter, his own words pouring out on the big screen. The words were personal, raw, and entirely directed at Xiao Zhan. It read, "We've been through storms and silence, through cheers and shadows. You never said it, but I always saw the weight you carried. Today, this is for you. Thank you for never giving up. I remember every moment, even when the world tried to forget us." At this point, the camera panned to the VIP section, and there he was, Xiao Zhan, frozen in his seat, visibly emotional. He wasn't prepared for any of this. His hand covered his mouth as if trying to stop the tears. But it was too late. The fans watching, both in the venue and live streaming across the globe, were already crying with him. The moment Yibo finished the song, he simply said, "This was never just work. It was a story I wanted to write with him, and I still do." The crowd erupted into applause, but it wasn't just any kind of clapping. It was raw, emotional, thunderous. The hashtags started trending almost instantly. Hashtag Yibo for Xiao Zhan. Hashtag Yizhan forever. Hashtag unspoken love. Within minutes, Twitter, Weibo, and even TikTok were flooded with fan-made videos, emotional edits, and reaction clips showing people in tears. What made it even more powerful was what happened after the performance. Xiao Zhan walked up on stage. No words, just a hug. A long, meaningful hug that lasted well over 20 seconds. For fans who had been waiting for any public interaction between them for months, this was not just a treat. It was an answer. An answer to unspoken questions, to rumors, to speculation. Now here's where you come in. Let's make this interactive. Take a moment to comment below. What did you feel watching this moment? Were you among those who cried? Or maybe you saw a deeper meaning in Yibo's tribute that others missed. Let's light up the comment section with our thoughts and love. Speech balloon red heart. But let's rewind for a second and break it down. How did Yibo manage to keep this a secret? Turns out, this tribute had been in planning since the beginning of the year. According to close sources, Yibo had approached the event producers privately, requesting a special segment to be added without Xiao Zhan's knowledge. Every rehearsal was done discreetly. The visuals, the lighting, even the musical arrangement were custom-tailored without ever raising suspicion. In a world where nothing escapes the internet, this was a miracle, and a clear sign of how deeply Yibo cared. Fans also noticed several subtle clues that hinted this might have been coming. A few weeks prior, Yibo posted a cryptic message on his social media. Sometimes silence speaks the loudest. At the time, many brushed it off as poetic musings. Now, it all makes sense, and it gets better. After the performance, several fans shared photos of Xiao Zhan backstage, visibly emotional but smiling through the tears. One quote from a fan who attended the event in person stands out. "We didn't just witness a performance. We witnessed a confession of loyalty, of friendship, maybe even of love. And it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen." The ripple effect of that night hasn't slowed down. Merchandise featuring quotes from the tribute letter sold out within hours. Fan pages across the world held live Twitter spaces to discuss every frame. Even mainstream media in China and beyond picked up the story, calling it the most emotional reunion of 2025. But what did Xiao Zhan say afterward? In a short but heartfelt interview, he finally addressed it. "I didn't know he planned that. I'm still trying to process it. All I can say is, I'm grateful. And I miss the times when we used to laugh behind the scenes." Those words added even more fuel to the emotional fire. Some fans even theorized that this wasn't just a tribute. It was Yibo's way of reaching out, of reconnecting in a world that had tried to pull them apart. And maybe, just maybe, we might see something even bigger unfold soon. A reunion project? A new drama? Who knows? But one thing is for sure, the bond between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan has not only endured, it has grown deeper. Alright, now it's your turn again. If you could say one thing to Wang Yibo or Xiao Zhan after witnessing this moment, what would it be? Drop it in the comments. Let's make this a celebration of sincerity and connection. And hey, let's not forget the creative side of the fandom. After this shocking tribute, countless fan art pieces, video tributes, and even songs have emerged inspired by Yibo's performance. If you've created or seen any, link them below or tag us so we can feature the best ones in our next video. This wasn't just another celebrity headline. It was a testament to human connection, of loyalty, quiet care, and the courage to say what matters when it matters most. In an industry often dominated by appearances and PR strategies, this moment was as real as it gets. And sometimes that's exactly what we need. Thank you for staying with us through this deeply moving journey. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you won't miss our next feature on Kwavebox. The emotions we share here are real, and together, we keep those stories alive. Until next time, stay kind, stay passionate, and remember, the most beautiful bonds are often the ones that are never fully explained, but deeply felt.